so we said that we want to measure wrist flexion and wrist extension passively. So if I take a look at this, I'm going to use my thumb. I usually go through the third metacarpal and I push directly like this. She's got quite a bit of motion. I want to make sure that I stabilize up here so that her elbow doesn't lift up, giving me the impression that she has more motion. But I'll usually do this or come across like this, all the metacarpals. I don't want to push out here, especially when I'm doing my measurement, because that rotates her through those 34 joints in your wrist, and it puts the position of the fifth metacarpal degrees and degrees away from the true measurement. Does that make sense? So I either want to do this, or I want to do this, right through the center over here. That looks to me a little bit more, yeah, 100, 110 degrees perhaps of flexion, and I get a really firm infield because I'm tightening all of those tendons over the joints. Then I come up into extension and do the same thing. I can either hook like this, or I can use just one thumb right across that third metacarpal like this. It looks to be somewhere around 90 with, it's a pretty firm infield. Okay, sometimes it's hard, remember? That's a pretty firm infield. All right. So now I've estimated my ranges and I've got my infields. Now I'm ready to put the goni on, correct? Can't wait, can you?
Nope.
Oh, man. All right, axis of rotation, ulnar styloid process. Stationary arm through the midline of the forearm, pretty much parallel through the ulna. Okay? So if I look up here, I see the olecranon. I'm down here on the styloid process. That's one bone, isn't it? It's two different ends of it. So I just sight through it like olecranon, and I'm going to be in pretty good shape. Then I put the movable arm parallel to the fifth metacarpal. So I come down like this, and I get about 111 degrees. Okay, of flexion. Correct? Yes. All right. Now let's try it with extension. Bring her back up like this. I'll line up my goniometer in exactly the same way that I did before. I'm going to ask a question in just a minute, so are you paying attention? Oh, I hope so. Hope you win the contest. And that's now about 90, just a little more than 90 degrees. All four of you are on totally the wrong side, by the way. Okay? We get that? Brandon's like, I know how to do this.